Ja, wir sind hier mit Matt Porter, dem Vorstandsvorsitzenden der PDC. Matt, nice to have you here just for this little interview, although it's, I think, a busy time of the year during the World Championship, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's always busy here, Kevin, but, you know, it's exciting. It's such a wonderful event. It's never a chore.
Let's just start with, I think I read many things in the last few weeks or months about upcoming World Championships, a few statements from Barry Hearn and things like that. So at first, the increase of the World Championship field from 96 to 128, how clear is that, or how much of that can you confirm already?
It's certainly a conversation that we've been having a lot of. There's obviously a lot of different factors that have to work for us to move up to 128. The venue, the broadcast partners, and of course the players. You know, we need to work out where the players would come from. So it's something that is in the front of our minds at the moment. We haven't made a final decision yet, but it's certainly something we're considering very strongly.
Yeah. I mean, 32 more players. You just said it. More international qualifiers, more from the secondary tours or something like that. So, but you are always someone who says, of course, we want to globalize the game, but that would also give more international qualifiers the chance, I think.
Yes, definitely. You know, our aim is to make darts truly global in the way that golf and tennis are as individual sports. At the moment, we've made good progress, I think, over the last 10 to 15 years. But for me, it's about where we go over the next 10 to 15 years. So countries that are investing in darts, countries that are starting to produce players, they deserve rewards, and their players need to have something to aim for. So certainly a place at the World Championship would be a big carrot for them.
So that would be also the reason when you say you think about increasing it, that you would do that mainly?
Yes, I mean, you know, that is certainly one of the major factors behind it. Another one being, of course, the demand from fans for tickets. You know, the event sold out in about 1 hour in July. So we're not able to satisfy enough demand from our fan base at the moment. So there's a number of factors behind which, you know, why we're looking at this decision.
32 more players, a few interesting markets all around the globe. Also, one more place for the German-speaking area, or do you think others would be in charge then?
But we haven't gone into that level of detail yet. You know, certainly the German-speaking world is a strong darts world. You know, obviously not only Germany and Austria, but in recent years we're starting to see the German part of Switzerland have a lot of interest as well. So we're very conscious and very aware of the countries that are producing or have the ability to produce players, and we'll make a decision in the fullness of time.
As far as I know, the contract with Alexandra Palace ends after this World Championship. So the chances of a new contract with this venue, how high are they at the moment?
We've got a great relationship with them. We're talking to them at the moment, and hopefully we can resolve something quite soon. So, yeah, hopefully that's a question that can be answered more completely in the not-too-distant future.
There is a second hall here where the fan village is located at the moment. And then you were also talking about that thing like, well, we can't satisfy the amount of ticket requests and so on. But I heard a few times that it would be difficult to do that in the, I think, Great Hall is the name of that part of the building.
Yeah, it's not the Great Hall that's the problem. It's the rest of the venue, because we have a huge amount of infrastructure with us at this event. So broadcast, fans village, media, hospitality, staff areas. So they all need accommodating. So if we can't use the Great Hall for them, we have to put them somewhere else. So it's not the actual arena that's the problem, it's everything that goes with it.
So at the moment, it wouldn't be really a good opportunity to say, okay, we stay here and go into the greater hall?
Look, we're not ruling anything out. It's never really been a realistic option for us in the past because of the reasons I've said. But we're looking at things with Alexandra Palace about how creative we can all be. If it works, then it might be an option. If it doesn't work, then it won't be. We don't have the answers for that yet.
It would be easy to say, okay, in the West Hall, I think 3,200 people are allowed to be in and so on. So it would be easy just to say, okay, the contract ends, we try something else. It doesn't sound, when you talk about it, it doesn't sound to me like that is a realistic option to say we move somewhere else.
Look, we have to keep all our options open. And at the moment, we don't know what the decision will be. So, but we do have certain options, some of which I can talk about, some of which I can't. So I won't be able to answer every single question. But at the moment, we are keeping all our options open, whether that's here at Alexandra Palace, in the West Hall, the Great Hall, somewhere else. You know, we don't know yet.
Yeah, because for me, as someone from Germany, I also know how high the tickets you have sold in tournaments in Germany have been, and in Dortmund with 7,000 or 8,000 people. And of course, when it's all that open, and you can speculate, of course, about everything, and then you also start thinking about, well, could Germany be a solution for the future to host a World Championship with the success you had in that country with the European Tour, with the World Cup and the European Championship?
Yeah, look, at the moment, Germany isn't an option we're considering for the World Championship. We have a lot of darts in Germany. There's, I think, 8 Euro Tour events, the World Cup, the European Championship. So I don't think the German market is underserved by the PDC. But there's a big difference from staging 3-4 day events to staging something for, you know, nearly 3 weeks over the Christmas period.
Yeah. Okay. I think also with the Luke Littler factor and so on, for you as someone who has to say much in the Professional Darts Corporation, I think the sport is in a good place at the moment.
Very much so. You know, what Luke's done for us over the last 12 months is open up doors for a different demographic, a younger demographic. He's got people who have never paid any attention to darts before interested in the sport. So that can only be considered a positive.
Yeah. Let's look a bit forward. The Masters with new rules, with a new look, is coming up at the end of January. A few people still think, okay, there is no news about the prize money and how will it be for those who play the qualifiers a day before. Does everyone just need to go through to the 32 final fields to get any money? Because when you just see, okay, there are opportunities for people all around the world to join the qualifiers, but at the moment it seems like, okay, no one knows if you get money going there.
There will be prize money in the qualifiers, but it's something we need to announce. We're finalising that at the moment, and I would say by the end of this week the details will be public.
What do you think are the next steps for the game, or what could be the next bigger step? I mean, next year I think also a new TV contract would start, or at the end of next year with someone. So, but as far as I know, the tournament structure won't change big time.
No, we won't make many changes to the calendar, mainly because the calendar is full. We don't have many options to change much. You know, maybe 1 or 2 things, small things, but nothing significant. For me, it's just about internationalisation, how we can continue to grow the game professionally on a global basis. Which markets can we go into? North America, Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, etc. And replicate the kind of success that we've had in Germany, for example.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for your time, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Same to you.